Good afternoon, everybody. Pigskin Pete here. Happy New Year to everybody. So it's been a hell of a year in 2018. This is not a trash talking video. If you're new here, and there's a lot of people that have just joined, whether it's over the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, past couple of months, if you're very, very new here, you probably still have no idea what this channel is all about. But it's been a hell of a ride for me on YouTube over the past 14 months that I've been on here, and it's been, quite frankly, a lot of fun for me. When I ever first made my first video on YouTube, the point of this channel was never ever meant to be a Clemson Homer football channel, and I've done my best not to make it that way. Now, of course, I'm going to get on here and scream about my Tigers, and I'm going to say everything that a Homer would say about his own team. I mean, that's to be expected. But the coolest thing about it so far has been my interaction with people from all around the country, from all different fan bases, from all different walks of life, of all ages. And it's given me a perspective into the way that other fans of other teams feel, because college football is a very, very regional thing. It's a very prideful thing. That's the thing that makes it different from the NFL the most, is that the smallest towns in America have college football teams. There is no small town that has an NFL team. And you can move from one city to another and become a fan of another NFL team. If you're a Clemson fan and you move to California, guess what? You're still a Clemson fan. You're not going to become a USC fan just because you moved to California. The passion in college football is unrivaled and unmatched anywhere in the sports world outside of maybe European soccer or something like that, which we don't care about on here. At least I don't. But so that's been the funnest part of this for me, has been interacting with all of you. And I don't say it enough. I can't say how much I appreciate all of your support, all of your comments, all of your interaction. I mean, it blows me away. And the people that come on here and comment on my YouTube channel and say negative things about me, about my channel, listen, thank you. Thank you for coming on here and telling me I'm an idiot. Thank you for coming on here and telling me I don't know anything about football. Thank you for coming on here and just saying I'm a Clemson homer and I don't, Clemson's, overrated and that nobody's cared about Clemson until the past 4 years. Thank you. Because I don't know if you know this. You probably don't, or you wouldn't be making these comments in the first place. When people come on and make comments like that, all it does is embolden me. All it does is embolden me to continue to do what I'm doing. The friendly comments I love, and the comments where people just completely try to tear me down and trash me, I hold those in just as high regard. Because I don't back down from anybody. And I'm certainly not going to back down from a faceless type troll on the internet. And the difference between me and people like you who go on YouTube channels and say terrible things about people personally, the difference between me and people like you is I actually have a spine. I don't hide behind a keyboard. I put my face right here on this camera right here. At least 4 or 5 days a week. So thank you. I appreciate that. Also, I want to make some announcements. So last year was my first college football season on YouTube, and at the end of last season, I came on video and said, because at that time I was just like basically screaming into a cell phone and saying all kinds of ridiculous stuff. And I said at that time, I want to take this thing to a new level for this next season. And my goals were not subscriber-based goals, but just content-created goals. And they were, I want to get myself a laptop and a webcam and a microphone and put together a better visual presentation, a more quality presentation for anybody who wants to watch, which I did. And I went out and spent a lot of money on this stuff. And I put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into doing this. And I'm not complaining, okay? it's been great. So I'm not complaining about it at all. But so I do have goals for this next college football season. 2019 is a different year, and if you're not trying to make the channel better, then it's always going to be where it's at. So one of the things I want to do in particular is I'm going to continue to do these live shows, whether it's at 1 or 2 days a week during the off season, and I'll upload, meaningless trash talking videos in the interim, yelling into my cell phone probably, but for as far as the live streams go, I do want to start doing at least one call-in show a week. Now I have to logistically work that out, and I'm not going to go into the specifics of the problem I'm having doing that. But anyways, that's something I really want to do. I really want to be able to talk to people on the phone. Some of the best shows I've done have been people that called in, and thank you to all of them too. I mean, Always Irish came on prior to the Notre Dame game, and a Notre Dame fan. I've had Bobby Durkins on a couple of times. Uncle Lou's called in to the show before. But that's just a handful of people. I want to be able to interact with everybody. And I realize that I didn't invent the wheel. Somebody's going to come on here and tell me I'm copying somebody else by having a call-in show. Newsflash, there's hundreds of channels out there that do call-in shows. So I don't think I invented it, but I think it's an interesting thing to do. And it's interesting for me to be able to have a conversation with somebody on the phone as opposed to yelling into a camera and having you type all kinds of crazy nonsense in the comment section that I could possibly never answer all of them. So it's something been looking forward to do, and it's been a goal of mine to be able to do that. And I think it'll be great. Get some of these people, these faceless typer trolls, to type in the comment section all the time. Get them to actually call me on the phone. And you're talking about A ratings. That's as good as it gets. All right. So I would love that. So I'm going to be working on that. That's the main thing I'm going to be working on. Also, I'm going to be working on doing more things for the viewers. So I have a Patreon page. And Billy Dawson and Tiger Nation have been unbelievable. They signed up immediately whenever I started doing that. But listen, I need to give more of an incentive for people. I need to give back more to the people who are going to sign up for the Patreon page. I got to be more involved in that. I can't just put up a Patreon page and say, hey, sign up for the Patreon page. There's got to be more of an interaction between me and the people who are donating. I mean, that's an unbelievable thing for anybody to donate even a penny to the betterment of this YouTube channel. So it does not go unnoticed. Both of you guys, thank you so much. And for anybody in the future that signs up for it, thank you. If you send a super chat ever, thank you. I mean, for anybody to even give me $1, it means a lot. But here's the thing. Here's the harsh reality. I'm never going to come on here and beg for money. And that's not what this YouTube channel is about. It's not about money. But the bottom line is it costs money to do this. And that's a reason that everybody doesn't do it at a high level. It's because it costs money to do it. So there is some sort of need for money in some way. But anyway, it's a very weird thing, but it is what it is. So I'm going to try to find a way to make things better for anybody who wants to be a Patreon member and more incentive. And quite frankly, it will give me pleasure to give back to the people that are giving to me. That you guys have given so much to me. It would only make me feel better to help give back other things to you. So I've got a lot of different ideas in mind for the Patreon page. I'll be giving announcements about that coming out in the next few weeks or so. So I guess that's it. If you're new here, the only thing I can tell you is this is a college football channel through and through. There's going to be a lot of things said on this YouTube channel that you may not like. There's going to be things that you say to me that I don't like, and so on and so forth. And I make a complete and utter fool out of myself probably about 75% of the time. But it's all in good fun. And that's it. So hit the subscribe button. If you can handle the truth or even the lies, because I tell a lot of lies too. Just kidding. Anyway, if you can handle it, then sign up. We have a lot of fun on here. So listen, I'll see you guys in the next couple of days for a live show. I'll do at least one live show before the national championship game happens. So anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for being here, and I'm looking forward to a great 2019. Pigskin Pete, checking out.